hydroxide relaxers are not compatible with thio relaxers because they use a different chemistry. The main active ingredient or reducing agent in alkaline perms is ammonium thioglycate, ATG. The client constellation helps to inspire the client's confidence. Concave types of rods are used when a definite wave pattern close to the head is desired. The most commonly used rods are made of plastic. Relaxer should be applied to the most resistant area first. No base relaxers contain a base cream that is designed to melt a body temperature. Sodium hydroxide relaxers are known as lye relaxers. Never use a hydroxide product on hair that has been previously relaxed with a thio product. The strength of a solution is adjusted through the additional ammonia. The pH level should not exceed 96. Rearranger relaxers the natural curl by softening and swelling the cuticle. Hair with normal elasticity can stretch up to 50% of its original length without breaking. Waving solution breaks disulfide bonds, and this is called reduction. Bender types of rods are made of stiff wires covered by soft foam. End papers are effective in helping to smooth out the wrapping of an uneven hair lengths. Neutralizers neutralize waving lotion in the hair through oxidation. Concave rod shape produces a tighter curl in the center of a curl on the sides of the hair. Most manufacturers recommend 24 to 48 hours before shampooing freshly permed hair. Thio relaxers have a pH above 10.0. Question rationale. Hair develops and maintains its natural form by physical-chemical cross bonds in the cortex layer. Straight types of rods are usually used for a spiral wrap. On-blade placement results in greater volume of the scalp area and maximum movement. Acid-base waves process at room temperature. Base control refers to the position of the perm rod or tool in relation to its base section. The single flat wrap uses one paper placed over the top of the hair parting being wrapped. Curvature perm wrap is one of the best styles for men's styles. Hair texture is measured by the diameter of a single strand. Calcium hydroxide relaxers are more damaging to the cuticle layer of the hair. Circle rods create a consistently sized wave from one side of the hair parting to the other. Ammonia-free waves use alkylamines to replace the ammonia. Hair longer than 6 may represent problems with premature permanent waving. Cortex layer of the hair gives the hair its strength, flexibility, elasticity, and shape. Which of the following indicates the permanent wave processing time has reached its absolute maximum? Tight wrapping can result in hair breakage. Concave rods are the most commonly used perm rod. In the basic perm wrap, all tools within a panel are positioned in the same direction, one equal-sized bases. After the hair has assumed the desired shape, it must be neutralized so the hydrogen and sulfur cross bonds in a cortical layer are permanently reformed. Proper rinsing is the key to a perm. Alkaline substances used in chemical texture products break the chemical bounds in the hair. You can keep the information learned during the constellation of the form of a client record card. After processing and rinsing, neutralize any remaining waving lotion in the hair, rebonds newly arranged sulfide bombs through the process called Hydrogen peroxide is the most common neutralizer in permanent waving. Hair with normal elasticity holds the curl in a wet set and permanent waves. Sodium hydroxide is an extremely alkaline product and may process hair too quickly where a blowout cannot be performed. A fishhook is a flaw in wrapping the hair, parting the results in the tip of the hair, bending the direction opposite to the rest of the curl. When testing porosity, if the fingers slide easily without ruffles forming, the hair is resistant. Calcium hydroxide relaxers require an additional activator. Cold wave uses the lotion or water wrap method. Strong curl patterns should benefit associated alkaline perms. Permanent waves are performed on the hair that has been freshly shampooed. The hair is not sufficiently processed after 10 minutes, the solution can be reapplied. The most commonly used rods are made of plastic. Curl reformation is a process used to reconstruct very curly hair into a large curl pattern. The diameters of perm rods usually vary from 1/8 to 3/4. During chemical texture services, the cysteine is altered slightly to become cystine. One of the benefits of true acid waves are greater treatment for delicate hair types. Hydroxide relaxers are iconic compounds performed by a metal compound with oxygen and hydrogen. Sodium hydroxide may cause scalp irritation and damage to the hair. Neutralizer solutions rebuild broken disulfide bonds. Chemical hair relaxing is the process of rearranging the basic structure of extremely curly hair into straightened form. Base relaxers require application of the cream base to the scalp prior to relaxer application. Half-off base placement results in wrapping the hair at a 180-degree angle to its base section. The strength of a relaxer reflects the concentration of a hydroxide in its formulation. Thio-relaxing products require the use of a neutralizer to chemically oxidize the hair. Calcium hydroxide relaxers require an additional of an activator. Porous type of hair is raised in the cuticle layer and is easily absorbed chemical solutions. All alkaline solutions and substances are chemical structure services soften and swell the cuticle of the hair. Underprocessing results in a limp or weak wave formation with undefined ridges within the S pattern. Mild strength relaxers are recommended for fine type hair. Perm wraps begin with sectioning the hair into panels. The booking wrap uses one paper folded in half over the ends of the hair. The cuticle is trough outermost layer that protects the hair from damage. The chemical blowout service partially straightens the hair with the intent that it will be picked out and cut. During a curl reformation, the hair is neutralized and it hardens the bonds in the cortex in a new wavy pattern. Hydroxide relaxers can have a pH as high as 13.0. Perm wraps begin with sectioning the hair into panels. Signs of poor elasticity include hair that tangles easily. Sodium hydroxide is the oldest commonly used chemical relaxer. The diameter of the rod controls the size of the curl. What is the pH for a lye relaxer? The lotion wrap is used as an alkaline cold waves to make it easier to wrap resistant and straight hair types. Primarily, test curls are performed by rodding one parting of the hair at the nape and the side of the head on the top of the head. The hair analysis includes the hair porosity, texture, elasticity, density, length, and direction of the growth. The spiral pattern wrap is one of the best to use for men's styles, and it produces more natural wavy look pattern. Sodium hydroxide is the oldest, most commonly used chemical relaxer. Permanent waving requires the use of rods, end wraps, a waving lotion, and neutralizer. A large diameter is not used for medium hair with average density. Relaxer test determines the hair's reaction to the chemical and processing time. Permanent waving provides greater styling control. Avoid large blockings with thin hair growth and permanent waves, as the strain may cause breakage. The Brickley perm wrapping patterns are base sections offset from each other by row to prevent noticeable splits in the hair. Relaxer should be applied 1/4 to 1.5 from the scalp of the top of the underside parting. Ammonium thioglycate is compatible with soft curl permanent waves. If neutralizing solution gets into client's eyes, rinse it through cold water. The waving solution in a curl reformation is called a booster. Millions of polypeptide chains found in keratin make up the cortex of the hair. Crow-Guignol wrap technique is the hair wound from the hair ends towards the scalp. Do not proceed with the service if the hair shows signs of overporosity. True acid waves use glyceryl monothioglycate (GMTG) as the primary reducing agent. Glutathione hydroxide relaxers contain two products, a relaxer cream and a activator. Textures and chemical blowouts are usually performed with a thio relaxer. What will you as a barber wear when applying permanent waving solutions? Gloves. Information learned during the consultation should be recorded on a client record card. Single flat wrapping method is difficult to control the hair. Smaller blocks, subsections, and larger rods may require for thick density type of hair.